Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of Super Bowl 59. I'm Bram Weinstein. We're presented by Pacera, transforming how the world treats pain. Got a distinguished panel here today. Olympic champions, LaShawn Merritt from back in 2008, 2016, 4x4 400 medalist, correct? Yes. This is Alicia Marinelli. She's the founder, CEO of Living Sport. And this is Moshami Robinson, women's 4x4 champion, and likes to say, because it was at the 100th Olympiad, the greatest champion ever. Right? Nice to have you all here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Living Sport a little bit. Talk about your accomplishments as well, obviously, as Olympic champions, but tell us a little bit about Living Sport.
Yeah, so I developed Living Sport because it is a program that I always wanted as a student. Sport management major here. It's in 400 plus schools across the country and the world. There wasn't anything that allowed me to travel and gain work experience and meet the people you need to meet. This is a network-based community here working in sports. So yeah, I was traveling the world working in cycling after working in baseball and football and the top sports. But I found myself in Milan, Italy. And I thought, wow, how did a girl from small town PA get to Milan, Italy, working in sports, living out her dream? Other people need to do this too, and I'm gonna make it happen.
Yep.
So that's how Living Sport was developed as a passion project. Now, 8 years in, 10 countries, 5th Super Bowl, at the Paris Olympic Games with these guys. So giving opportunity and access to college-age students that don't know how to get it.
Yeah. What's your role in this?
An ambassador. As a champion, as Olympic gold medalist, when LaShawn said, hey, he reached out to me and said, I have something amazing that's right in your wheelhouse. It's mentorship of young athletes. I'm an educator. Met with Alicia, heard her vision. I said, as a champion, you created something that I couldn't have thought of but know is necessary. And so to be able to have collegians understand that the team is what's necessary. I had a team to be champions. It takes that. And to have a program that's teaching them the behind the scenes, what the work looks like. I come on board to just teach about the servant leadership part of it. And that in order for us to be Olympic gold medalists, to be Super Bowl champions, to be NBA champions, there's an entire team that does the work behind the scene that no one sees, that really gives us the ability to be on that platform and to shine. And Alicia has created a program that develops young collegians to understand that. And so all I could do was partner and promote it so people can understand that is how we became champions. And that's how you become champions, with a team of people who believe in what you're doing.
Sean, how'd you get involved?
Someone reached out to me and I put the merit mindset. When I was a champion, I have this merit mindset, which is a formula which guided my success through sport that I feel like translates to life. Now you have these young people who are interested in sport but on the business side, and it's the same type of formula in anything you do. It's the accountability, the discipline, the servant leadership, like Moshami said, and the experience, like Alicia said, to give these young individuals the experience. Some of them, the first time being away from home, been in environments where they have to learn. And it's 5 or 6 days full of intense learning and being around like-minded individuals. So I push the merit mindset.
Yeah. It's transferable skills, right? These
Absolutely.
people are accomplished, they know how to succeed. You're giving them the basis of transferring it to a different industry. Is that how you're looking at it?
Yeah, it's an 11-day program. So we mixed in an anchor event. So this is our 5th Super Bowl we're at, and then we do conferences, meet and greets. We teach them how to be confident in introducing themselves, how to network. You don't know how many college students graduate with a degree that don't really know what networking is. Everybody tells them to do it, but they're not comfortable enough to do it. So guess what? We force them to do it, right? And we teach them how to enjoy it, how to listen to people, and how to really engage and enjoy meeting people and finding out who you are. And then once people connect and really develop bonds, that's how you grow in the industry together, and that's how you achieve success. So we make it easy for them, and we are surrounded by the sport industry.
What were the next steps for you after becoming a champion and then eventually the athletic career ends? What are the next steps for you?
Prior to retiring, I became an educator and got into the field of education, and I've been in education for many years, and so I've been able to promote the aspect of, one, keeping girls in sport, how sport unites, how sport builds character and self-efficacy with our young people, and that's been my lane. So I've really focused on now the social-emotional aspect of education with school, using my platform with my medal to promote continuing to use sport to unite and push in all these spaces and build that with social-emotional learning and access. So that's why I so much believe in what Living Sports is doing. It is the continuation of something new, creating a culture that is understood from the champion.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay, we're just having a audio issue.
Okay.
Oh, cool. No worries.
We can pick up.
Oh, cool. No worries.
Battery died.
No worries. We have those things.
Yeah, we do.
And support.
We get it.
We get it. This is so fun.
No, we do. I think we was doing
Here all
that
week,
thing
huh?
in the
Till got 2 more days of this, and then
hotel
Friday
room, and that battery kept going.
I'm here.
Oh,
the
the lights.
That's light.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's why I have my new media guy. He brings the
That's-
lights
that's
out.
I
watch
mean,
it at
we
home.
were very
Yeah,
close
the
to being
wire
hit.
didn't work,
Yeah.
but the batteries work.
I know.
The plug-in wire.
That was a bummer.
Yeah,
that
it
took a
was.
few days to get over
I
that
bet
one.
it did. It broke a lot of hearts.
Well, I didn't think they were going to get that far, and then they did, and you start believing it's going to happen, and then when it doesn't, you want to, cry.
You guys played very well.
Very
Oh,
well.
We had an
Great.
incredible season.
Yeah.
We're good? All right.
We're
You
back
want me
at
to
it.
pick up from where we were? Yeah?
Maybe lead her into that same end.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Take me through next steps. Your athletic career is coming to an end. You do need to transition.
Yes. And being an Olympic gold medalist, I went into education because one, some of the children were my greatest fans, so I thought that would be an easy transition. But also what I found is I needed to be a part of what got me to this success, right? And so I wanted to be able to come back and show them how do we use sport to unite, how do we use sport to build character. And so when I got aligned with Alicia and understood what her program was doing, that's what this is about. It wasn't enough that I just was a champion. I wanted to pour back into the community of young people to show them a roadmap or give them access to be a champion themselves or what that looks like. And so that's what I've been focused on, and really galvanizing self-efficacy in our youth and young adults so they can, whether it's a champion on the track, whether it's a champion in the field of play, whether it's a champion in your family, it's a lifestyle, and that's what I wanted to promote. And that's what Alicia does that in her program, because it's a grind. And then once they do the training, they actually have to go out in the field and serve in the capacity. So it's a full Monty of how to be a better you.
What was your path, LaShawn, post your
After the
athletic
sport?
career? Yeah.
Well, I was pro for 17 years. I never had a job before I ran track and field. So when I finished, it was a lot of deep diving and understanding what I love to do, who I am, and most importantly, what made me a champion. I was so close to it, I didn't see what I was doing and didn't realize it wasn't as common as it should be. So I started to align myself with people who vibrated on the same frequency as I did and cared about the same things I did. A good person, a great character is how I grew up. I started doing speed camps, specifically a 400-meter master class that's geared towards high school athletes, pouring the why they're doing what they're doing into this 4 hours, and having pearls that they can string along that they can take off the track. And it's the merit mindset. Like I said, that's what guided my career. That's what I attribute a lot of my success to, how I handled myself as a person. So I go around the country, I give inspirational speaking, which is a little different than motivational speaking, I feel, because I want to change them for a lifetime. I want to change the mindset of young people and all types of individuals. And Living Sport. Continue to be an ambassador for Living Sport, be a servant leader, and I care about humanity.
Yeah. Did anybody try to make you a wide receiver? That's
Absolutely.
What's your connection to football? You must have one.
I played football in high school. Team wasn't good, and I needed glasses. So once I realized that, I chose something where I didn't have to catch or throw and just run.
Yeah.
And I can stay in the lanes.
Yeah. Do you have any connection to the NFL with Living Sport and how they foster one another?
Yeah, I mean, just working our 5th Super Bowl and being a part of the magic that goes on here, and the networking and the NFL Alumni Association, and just a fan of football. And as a female, I just said this just a couple minutes ago, I had to be the cheerleader when I wanted to be the football player. I wanted to be the quarterback. But things are changing now. Right across the hall here, we have the National Football Women's League. And that's amazing, giving opportunity to women in spaces that we never had it. And Moshami's a huge champion for that. I am too. We're women in sports, and that's a big initiative that we both push.
Do you want to play football?
I would coach it.
All right.
I would definitely coach it.
2028
I would coach the
flag
receivers,
football.
all the corners.
She's like Devontae Smith, you know,
Yes.
slender, skinny for the position.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they catch me, so I don't want to. I just teach them how to do it.
Just teach
Just teach them. How to
You
do
don't
it.
want to show them up.
No, so you gotta let you know your lane.
Moshami Robinson, LaShawn Merritt, Alicia Marinelli, thank you all very much for joining us.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Having
us.
us.